When I was first called to ministry, I spent the first 3 years asking God if he had the right person. I was sure that if God really knew me, that there was no way in the world that he would invite me to work for him. I believed that my life was too bad for God to work through. Have you ever wondered if God had the right address when he came looking for you? Have you ever wondered if he had the right identification? Maybe he spelled the name wrong.
Isn't it beautiful to know that even when I am not in a position to say I need help, that God is still looking for me? That even when I'm not in a place where I understand that I'm sitting and I'm going to kill myself, that God is still orchestrating things so that I can be safe. Aren't you glad that when you're lost, that somebody is sending out a search and rescue party to find you? How many know it's hard to come back home? And our brothers and sisters who have been long gone from us, they may be outside and they may be feeling the power of the Holy Spirit pulling them toward the church again, but they understand that we're going to ask questions. Oh, that's okay. I'm going to shout by myself. There was something about his gait. There was something about his face. There was something about the shadow in the distance where the father knew, that's my boy. We were sitting in the front row just a couple of minutes ago, and one of the children in the children's story was doing something that they shouldn't be doing, and the mother made a sound and the child turned around. Like she knew her mom. And in the same way that children know their mother's voice, you know, parents know their child. You can see them afar off. And as different as this boy looked to everyone else, the father knew his boy was coming home. And the father did something that important Jewish people don't do. He ran and met the boy who had spent half of his money. He ran and met the boy who said that his father is as good as dead. He wanted to move forward. He ran and met the boy who had caused him so much pain. He ran and met the boy who should be dead. He ran.
It is not over. It's not over for me. It's not over for my child. It's not over for my marriage. It's not over for this church. It's not over. This whole passage is God talking about what God is going to do himself. He doesn't say that the people will rebuild. He says, I will rebuild. God is going to get down on the inside of you and make it happen.
So I believe that the pandemic has been a blessing for us because now we have been mandated to do what God had been asking us to do for thousands of years. Let's have a seat somewhere. Just sit down. Being in the presence of your creator and your maker places you in the best x-ray system that ever was. And he can now begin to show you how you can become your best self. But you got to believe that you have a need.